And a very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our telecast of Sandown races. Today we've got 8 events on the program. The weather's fine, I'm pleased to tell you. It's getting up to the 14-degree mark. It's very pleasant out here at Sandown today. And the track, although officially listed as heavy with a 6.82 kilometre or penetrometer reading, it is probably going to be changed, I feel, to slow a little bit later in the day. Yes, they're not on my monitor, unfortunately. If you could change that over, boys. I'm just getting a shot of the track. So anyway, let me read them through to you. In the first race in the program today, take out number 10, Super Habit. In race 2, there they are for me. Race 2, number 1, Wings on Her Heels, 8, Luck Alive, and also 16, Bella Rose. And a riding change there for number 14, Barbie's Game, is M. Higney. The third race in the program, scratch number 1, Hot Lunch. It's running in the first in Sydney today. In the fourth event, take out number 6, Benefactor. And the rider for number 2, Roman Laurel, is S. Tronerid. Now, he's an apprentice, but this is a non-claiming race. Race 5, take out number 3, Gold Zama. Race 6 is clear. Race 7, the Lillimer Handicap. Scratchings are 7, Beyond Dispute, and 10, Prime Package. In the last race, there are 4 come out here. Number 2, Ben Farris. 5, Forge a Man. 7, Order Up. And 11, Great Power. 2, 5, 7, and 11. So that's the scene out here at the track. Back in the studio, keeping track of everything that's going on as only he can. It's a very good afternoon to Terry Clifton.
Set to go. They're ready, stand up okay. Light flashing. They're set. Attendants have gone scurrying out of one of the gates. Now they're set and racing. Major Maid missed the start badly. Out very ordinarily was Gunnamar, and also slowly Clever Plea, and What a Statement. And Lilydale Boy the first to go. Going through in the centre now, Cuba Star up looking for the lead. They're followed going through near the inside now was What a Statement after beginning ordinarily. They're followed by Baringa Star. Very wide is Native Bow, Gainsmont and Baggins is deep, followed by Tamlina. Gunnamar in that group with Clever Plea, followed by Final Concept on the inside. Topped out under pressure. Gold Decision is very wide, and Gunnamar's dropped out 3 lengths away last. Settling down, What a Statement leads away by a length. Lilydale Boy is second, moving up 3 deep, Clever Plea. Out 4 wide is Native Bow. Baggins now getting onto the track, and Tamlina about 6 wide. A length and a half Gold Decision, followed by Baringa Star, Cuba Star. 2 or 3 to Gainsmont. A further 2 to Final Concept, Gunnamar, and 15 lengths to Top Tout at the rear. They've got about 400 to go up before the corner. Clever Plea is the leader. Tamlina's the one coming around them very quickly, followed by Lilydale Boy. Then Native Bow, What a Statement. Baggins gets to the inside, followed by Gold Decision. They turn. Now Baggins stuck to the inside, and he's made plenty of ground at the 200-metre mark with Clever Plea and Tamlina deep out. They're followed by Native Bow, 150 out. Tamlina, Baggins, and on the outside, Native Bow coming at them quickly. Native Bow might be going better than them all out wide. Native Bow grabbed the lead from Baggins and Tamlina, and Native Bow's won the first by almost a length to Baggins, and third Tamlina. A good effort. Covered plenty of ground in the run, followed by Clever Plea, Gold Decision. They're followed by What a Statement, Gunnamar running on further back to Lilydale Boy, Gainsmont, then Cuba Star, Final Concept, Baringa Star near the rear, and here's a couple of stragglers, Major Maid and Top Tout at the tail of proceedings.
Whether the odour...
They're all in as yet, but there they go. Here's Ian Craig.
Running in the first. Hot Lunch on the inside didn't jump all that brilliantly, neither did Chinese Legend, and Country Club shows the way from Park Express. Grenadier third, then Brixton Town and Lombardy Lad. Prince Alita starting to muster speed, and Reach for Glory going up on the inside, followed by Regal Czar. A length then 2 on the outside, Kintyre Star, Hot Lunch, and then Thrifty Reserve. Now Park Express has gone to the lead. Well back in the run on the inside is Galway Dream, and then Fine Edge and Hello Tony. A good margin, Little Esquire and Chinese Legend whips them in as they race down the side, and Park Express a length and a quarter on Country Club. In third, Posse Brixton Town, followed closely then on the extreme outside, Kintyre Star, and then Prince Elite. 1 Lombardy Lad, and further back in the field is Flirting Duke, right it off the track from Thrifty Reserve, and Hot Lunch heads the remainder, homeward bound, and Park Express a length and a half, Brixton Town. Third Posse taken by Country Club, and a length further back is at this stage Prince Elite, and Kintyre Star is going out to the centre of the track to the 200. Country Club is going out after Park Express, and with the pull in the weights, Country Club shot away from Park Express, and then comes Galway Dream running home pretty well. Galway Dream is going after Country Club, but the post will be a little too close, and Country Club has just beaten Galway Dream. Maybe Brixton Town has just nailed Kintyre Star for third, and then Hot Lunch out on the extreme out of Thrifty Reserve, Lombardy Lad, Chinese Legend, then Regal Czar and Grenadier, further back Fine Edge and Hello Tony. Park Express by, gee, I tell you what, it weakened badly, followed by Little Squire, Prince Elite and Flirting Duke, and Reach for Glory with the last pair.
Ian Craig, our caller in Sydney, and over the line in the first, it's number 9, Country Club. A Cowie first, just holding off number 6, Galway Dream. And a photo for third, possibly number 5, called by Ian, Brixton Town, to defeat number 7, Kintyre Star, and certainly the boom on Park Express. 7-1-14, and an outsider wins the first, Native Bow, returning 14.60 and 2.70. Baggins paid 70 and Tamlina 5.45. The first, Quinella, 13.85. And a handy trifecta, $2,346.70. In the first at Rose Hill, it was 9, 6 and 5, as called by Ian Craig. Country Club, the winner, returned 5.95 and 1.85. Galway Dream, 2.85. And Brixton Town, 65 cents. Quinella, 55.10. And the trifecta, $768.20. Official touch there on the first at Rose Hill.
Down the back, and the lights on. They're racing. Caught them in a beautiful line too. Mayura's begun well over on the inside. Dobbindine, showing its customary speed, is up near the lead, and Barry's Gold headed them off in the centre as they went over the first. Aussie Jig is up with them, and Purposefully's gone up fourth on the rails with Mayura, My Nam. Then Bergman's Boy, Glad Eric, going to the second. Now Traineree's caught wide and being hard ridden early as they go to the second jump, and Barry's Gold just the leader with Dobbindine's over it. Down the line is well back with Roseanne. Make Sense has dropped out near the rear, and Mount Visco's tailed off. Down the hill the first time they go, and Barry's Gold, the favourites in front, a length and a quarter to Dobbindine's, and they've slowed up now, a length to My Nam. Fourth, Bergman's Boy, and they were followed on the inside by Purposefully. A length to Traineree, still being niggled at around the outside from Aussie Jig, and then came Glad Eric Mayura. 2 lengths to Roseanne, down the line Make Sense, and last Mount Visco. Into the straight the first time, 3 hurdles coming up here, and as they approach the first flight, the leader is Barry's Gold, out about a length and a half. He's got out 2 or 3 off the fence as they draw to this. He's ran out it and he pecked it at 2, lost a length or so, got over it quite safely, and on the inside is Dobbindine's as they go towards the second in the straight. Bergman's Boy is third on the outside of My Nam, and over on the inside Purposefully as they went over that. Barry's Gold again pecked at it, and Dobbindine's headed him off as they go to the judge, and the last in the straight. Dobbindine's about a neck to Barry's Gold. He's racing similarly to when he won at Caulfield, the favourite. 3 lengths to Purposefully, tucked in on the inside. My Nam outside it with Bergman's Boy, about 3 lengths to Mayura. Then Traineree, not going at all well, Traineree, right from the word go. Then Aussie Jig, they're followed by Glad Eric, and behind them is Roseanne, and then down the line Make Sense, and Mount Visco's not travelling well either. 1600 out, they've got 5 hurdles to jump, and the leader on the inside is Dobbindine's with Barry's Gold, travelling okay on the outside of him. 2 lengths to My Nam. Purposefully, Delaney's given this the run of the race. Bergman's Boy's being niggled at from Mayura. Traineree still being hard ridden, and then Aussie Jig down the line, taken to the outside, and then Glad Eric as they pack up with on the outside Make Sense as they went over that one, and Make Sense nearly fell out, that the boy recovered well, Roseanne, and tailed off Mount Visco. It's Dobbindine's about a neck in front of, on the outside of him is Barry's Gold as they go to this jump, and they're about a length and a half clear of My Nam, Purposefully tucked in on the fence. Traineree is next, still under pressure as they go to the third along the back. Mayura, and then came Aussie Jig, and Glad Eric getting up on the inside. Last down the back, and the leader over at Dobbindine's about, oh, there's one gone. Aussie Jig has gone. He brought down the line down. They're both toppled at that one, and as they start to go down the hill now, the leaders here, Barry's Gold, again gone up and headed off Dobbindine's. Mayura's the one making a strong run. It's gone up third, Purposefully tucked in on the inside of them. My Nam is still there, and this is a bit of a race, and then Glad Eric coming to the turn. Mayura's taken the lead. 3/4 of a length to Barry's Gold. They were followed then by Dobbindine's dropping out. Here comes Glad Eric with a strong run as Mayura shot clear of the favourite, then My Nam. Purposefully is only struggling next as the second last. Mayura's gone out nearly 3 in front. jumped it beautifully from Glad Eric, and Barry's Gold is fighting on under the whip, and then Purposefully and My Nam. But with Wonder Jump, Mayura is about 4 lengths in front, looks to have it in his keeping. Here they come to the last, Glad Eric second, Mayura to it, jumped it all right, landed about 3 in front. Second placing at the moment, Glad Eric. My Nam is running on, and Purposefully over on the inside. Mayura has won it well. Great battle for the minor placings here. I think My Nam might have run second, and Purposefully might have got up for third on the inside. And just in the middle, separating them, was Glad Eric, followed by Barry's Gold. A long gap further back then to Dobbin-Deans. Well back in the field is Roseanne, Bergman's Boy. Then further back, Makes Sense. Back with it is Mount Visco, and Trainery has run last. Official placings. I think both those boys are okay. The rider of Aussie Jig was the last on the ground. He's got to his feet now, so he's okay. And the rider of Down the Line was up on his feet too. So that's good news about the boys. A winning number in the frame. Number 5, Mayura, ridden by P. Shepherdson first. The judges call for a photo for the minors. It's dashed close, maybe My Nam and Purposefully in a very close photo for the minors. Yes, number 9 second, My Nam, and number 6 is third, Purposefully. 5, 9 and 6, the official placings in the Leamington hurdle race. Quite a thriller, and that spill down the back. When Aussie Jig went, it was running about 8th on the outside at the time. Down the line had been trying to make ground. Aussie Jig misjudged the hurdle. Down it went, and Down the Line crashed into it and was brought down. And fortunately, there's nothing seriously wrong with either of the riders. Mayura is by Tatnam from Shut the Box. Trained at Morfettville by L.M. McDonald, has won it well, ridden by P. Shepherdson. Should pay $3.75 and $1.15.
Racing in the first at Brisbane, here's Wayne Wilson.
And Black and Flyer, Irish Wonder booting up along the inside, and Wolvers Hollow is showing plenty of dash, and in fact Wolver Hollow's got the early lead. Running onto the first bend, 850 metres to go. Wolvers Hollow on the inside leads by a neck on In the Limelight. Irish Wonder is a length away third. Wonder Black and Flyer. Capital Khan is trapped out very deep. Posing Edition next on the inside, and then represented, followed further back by over on the inside Pleasant Interlude, and then Boston Princess. Now the news. Striking out, getting a long way back in the field, and highly excited, drops out towards the rear as they head on towards the bend. Now 450 metres to go. In the Limelight, fairly wide just in front. Booting up along the inside is Irish Wonder. Wolvers Hollow dropped out of it quickly. Posing Edition next on the inside. Bracken Flyer, Capital Khan both starting to make up ground, and then Boston Princess. The favourites taking the lead. 200 metres to go, kicked away. It's In the Limelight, nicely clear of Irish Wonder. Boston Princess and Bracken Flyer making ground on the outside, and they're coming pretty quickly now. In the Limelight just in front, Boston Princess grabbed it and beat it. Boston Princess got up to win. Boston Princess first, In the Limelight second, third Bracken Flyer, and then Irish Wonder, followed in by Pleasant Interlude. Now the new striking out, Posing Edition, Capital Khan. Then represented, well back was Waverley Flyer, Wolvers Hollow, and highly excited last of all.
Flying finished by Boston Princess in the first at Bundamba, 1, 9 and 8. Boston Princess first, In the Limelight second, and Bracken Flyer third. Race Victoria Park. And let's go over to our caller now.
Eureka in. Starters on the platform now for the start of the first event. Red light is on.
This division. And we're about to go to Ron Paps.
They're ready, they're racing now, and a patchy start. Slow out Rose and Regal. One of the best away was Farika. It's got into stride quickly with Rain of Silver. Kubler Red gets up on the inside of the pair to make a line of 3. Champagne Queen and Pimento Star right around them. Tanneroy is trapped deep, and in the inside running next was Lux Riddle. And with that division, after a moderate start, Rose and Regal spearing into the act, followed by Ned's Mate, about 4 or 5 away, then to Amiga Princess in Light Rain. And 2 lengths away with 800 to go is Maruk at the tail. They're working on the side, and a line of 3 or 4 here where Pimento Star goes up now with in the centre Farika, and also Rain of Silver, and also on the inside Kubler Red still there. There's another one joining in out very deep, Ned's Mate, followed in behind them by Tanneroy with nowhere to go, and neither has Rose and Regal as they swing for home. Out very deep, Maruk's made some ground. Champagne Queen is next, and they're getting into the track, followed by Lux Riddle, racing down now towards the 250 metre point, and the leader Kubler Red. Rose and Regal continues continues to make ground, then Farika, and right out on the outside, Pimento Star, Champagne Queen. On the inside, Kubler Red, grabbed by Rosen Regal, and right down the outside, Pimento Star is coming quickly. Pimento Star draws to a clear lead. Tanneroy is flying home. It's been a nice run. Farika battling away, but it's Pimento Star for the money. It's won by a length and a half. Farika third, Tanneroy a huge effort. Marook was a big run too. Kubler Red down on the inside going. It might have just got a bit into the heavier side there, I think, on the rail. They were followed by one of the last ones in Amiga Princess and Reign of Silver. Back in...
If your garage floor and drive...
Set and they're racing. Good Dispatch Bar, Heroic Story, Mondo Royale were pretty slowly away, and first to go Mr. Impressive, Zingaro King and True Penny. Going through on the outside, it looks to be Furnace Lodge going quickly, followed by Caravale, East Glen in that group. 2 lengths to My Apparition, followed further back by Sporting Lass and Tasting. 4 lengths to Mondo Royale. On the outside, after missing the start now, going forward, Heroic Story, and dropping out to the rear, Arunga Special. On settling after travelling 400 metres, and moving up Mass Gathering on the outside, Caravale saved ground the rail, and Zingaro King is 3 wide. A length Mr. Impressive and True Penny deep out. A length and a quarter East Glen. 5 to Furnace Lodge beaten, and followed by My Apparition running on. They're followed by Tasting, Sporting Lass, about 2 or 3 Heroic Story. 8 lengths to Mondo Royale and 15 lengths Arunga Special at the tail. They work down the side, 400 metres to go. Caravale's been ridden perfectly by Forrester, leads by a head. Zingaro King wide out might be in the better going. True Penny running on, Mass Gathering under pressure. 2 to East Glen. You'd think the winner will come from that group as they turn, and Zingaro King's raced up and taken the lead. Caravale's drifted off the fence, 4 wide, checked Mass Gathering. They're followed by East Glen on the inside, and True Penny wide out, but Zingaro King's gone for home 100 metres out. Gave plenty of cheek at the barriers, and he's giving more here in the race. He's 2 to Caravale, Mass Gathering and East Glen, and Zingaro King is racing away to win clearly by 4 lengths to Caravale. About a length and a half away third was Mass Gathering, a good effort. They're followed by True Penny, East Glen nearer the inside. Further back to My Apparition, Heroic Story missed the start badly and made up heaps of ground from Sporting Lass and Tasting. Further back to Arunga Special, Mr. Impressive, Mondo Royale, and Furnace Lodge is pulled up at the rear.
So it was 2-1-4 over the line in the second at Jarrah Glen. We'll confirm those placings with Totes shortly, but runners at the start for the next race at Rosehill this afternoon. Scratchings are 1, 8 and 12. The field appears set, so let's join Ian Craig at Rosehill.
Ready for action, and they're off and racing, and Lyric Star very sluggishly away, and Janelli was best to begin. Second is Gillette, Clamotta third, and then Swirl of Glory and Tetracan, followed by Tatruchka. Fleet Invader trapped out very wide, a length excited, 1 Bezari on the inside of Chez Paris. Lyric Star is second last, and 3 or 4 lengths to Lady Efficiency, down by the 800, and the speedy Janelli up by nearly 2 lengths on Gillette. A length away third is Clamotta, then Swirl of Glory, Tetracan and Tatruchka. Fleet Invader still out wide, a length further back, Excited, who met a check. 1.5 to Chez Paris on the outside of Bezari. Second last Lyric Star, and 2.5 further back is Lady Efficiency. Up to the bend they run, and Janelli about 3 lengths on Gillette. A length away third is Swirl of Glory, followed by Clamotta, then Fleet Invader, and Tatruchka heads the others from Tetracan. Straightening up now, and Janelli leads out a length and 3/4. Holding second is Clamotta, Gillette third, and then Tetracan, followed by Chez Paris, starting to make some ground. At the 200, Cook goes for Janelli. I don't think there's a lot there, and Clamotta claims it, and here's Chez Paris on the outside, looking the likely winner. Clamotta about to be grabbed by Chez Paris, and Chez Paris in the Milburn Creek stud colours is racing away, and Chez Paris has beaten Clamotta. Third was Gillette, followed home by Excited. Janelli stopped to a walk, then Lady Efficiency, Tetracan, Tatruchka, Bezari, Fleet Invader and Lyric Star, and Swirl of Glory was last.
It was 3, 6 and possibly a photo there in the second at Rosehill this afternoon. Number 3, Chez Paris, the winner, ridden by Embarker. Second, number 6, Clamotte. And third placing should go to number 9, Gillette. 3, 6 and 9. Race 2 at Rosehill. Am $9.15 and Purposefully $1. Quinella $200.10 and the trifecta $2,354.25. That was the first at Sandown. They're moving in well for the second as we join Bill Collins.
Yes, they're coming up quite well. Bright sunshine here. The 1200 metre mark. The light is on and they're racing. Royal Gift a fraction slow to begin. Midland Maid took a while to get going, and Solar Flame bounced out in front of Heaven's Way. In Wonderland away well from Brilliant Blade going fast. Barbie's Game driving through with Kentucky Score up towards the leaders, and Trust in that bunch of horses. Bold Lily's caught about 6 wide next and is well back in the field, and they were followed by Midland Maid. Then Spider Rose around the outside from Jumping Josephine. Pandy at the rear with Royal Gift. In Wonderland led down the hill at the 800, a length and a half Kentucky Score. Solar Flame in the box seat from Brilliant Blade fourth. Then Trust, and they were followed over on the inside by Heaven's Way. About a length further back in the field then came Bold Lily looking for a run. Midland Maid, Spider Rose the outside from Barbie's Game. Then Jumping Josephine and Pandy and Royal Gift together last. Swinging into the straight in Wonderland the leader. It led about a length Kentucky Score. Now Solar Flame eased off the fence. Heaven's Way there from Brilliant Blade, Midland Maid. Bold Lily getting through over near the rail, starting to run on. Heaven's Way went up to win Wonderland and took the lead. Brilliant Blades coming at them with on the outside. Solar Flame struggling. Wider out, Midland Maid running a big race. Bold Lily can't go on from Jumpin' Josephine. In Wonderland got to the lead again with 100 metres to go. Holding them at bay, throwing its head in the air, but it's going to win. In Wonderland has scored. Close for the minor placings. I think Brilliant Blades run second. Heaven's Ways run second on the inside from Midland Maid over on the outside. Bold Lily was in the pack next with Solar Flame, who didn't run on. Jumping Josephine was next from Brilliant Blade, and then came Trust, Pandy, well back Royal Gift, Kentucky Score, then came Spider Rose, and last home Barbie's Game. Number 4 is the winner. In Wonderland, ridden by A.G. Clark. Number 4, In Wonderland, ridden by A.G. Clark, was first. Now the judges call for a photo for the minor placings to separate Heaven's Way on the inside from Midland Maid on the outside. Now number 9 has run second, Heaven's Way, and number 5 has run third, Midland Maid. So the 4 placings there are 4, 9 and 5. Not a bad run, Midland Maid, in the race. Disappointment's Bold Lily, which seems to have lost form, and Solar Flame was given the run of the race but didn't go on.
90, Heaven's Way 240, Midland Maid 220, Quinella 54.10, and the trifecta returned $760.05, 495 for race 2 at Sandown.
Monday on the inside of Hunz's Ace, and then Maracaibo Bay. Third last along the inside there is Swiftport, starting to pick up ground, moving past Maracaibo Bay, and some parties at the rear. Sliding down the side, 600 metres to go. Breeze Love just in front of Gay Baroness. Stormy True, 3/4 of a length away third. Then Indian Shot, Smart and Lucky. Right and Ready is next, and one going forward. Out wide on the track is Hoya Flight. Tiger Meal, Icy Miss just behind them. And then Hunz's Ace, who's picking up ground. Dynamic Ruler drop back pretty quickly, and then Grand Monday. They straighten up now, 350 metres out. Breeze Love is just in front of Stormy True. Indian Shot going for a run in the middle and getting it right down the outside. Smart and Lucky. Hunz's Ace is getting a split. Smart and Lucky's loomed up on the outside. 200 metres to go. Smart and Lucky's taken the lead. Hunz's Ace is after Smart and Lucky. Smart and Lucky's just in front of Hunz's Ace. Hunz's Ace coming at Smart and Lucky. They hit it. Oh, it's close. Tight this one between Hunz's Ace and Smart and Lucky. Only a nose in it. Third, maybe Swiftport. In a photo there, 2 Indian Shot, Grand Monday and Icy Miss. Then Some Party, followed in by Tiger Meow. Stormy True is next, and then Hoya Flight, Right and Ready, Maracaibo Bay, Breeze Love, Dynamic Ruler, Gay Baroness, last of all.
Number 1.
Right, so it looks like a photo finish for all placings. Race 2 at Bundamba, and we'll confirm those shortly. Meanwhile, we'll check the opening total. We'll check, though, the first event on the program. There are a full field of 11, and here's the finish with Ron Paps.
On pretty well. Kubler Red hold the lead down with about 250 to go. Kubler Red clear, Rose and Regal, and down the outside, running on as well as Pimento Star. Pimento Star out deep on the track is going up to tackle Rose and Regal. Pimento Star out deep is doing better. Pimento Star has raced away now with a few metres to go, and Pimento Star will go down the post to score. Farika is second, Tenoroy third, being followed by Marook, Rose and Regal.
And in the first at Victoria Park, it was 7, 1 and 11. Pimento Star 375, 125. Farika 75. Tane Roy 645. Quinella 465. And Trifecta paid 351.25. That was race 1, Victoria Park, 7, 1 and 11. Almost set, so let's join Ron Paps.
Hyperion Thoroughbred syndicated horse. We're allowed to talk about it, we're not in politics. Carries the famous pink and black. Another one in pink and black is Tumut Park. And double protocol. Oh, there's another one hiding in the trees. Sir Sovereign picking it up now. This rain is just continuing to fall. It's not overly heavy, but a real soaker. Constant. Now Sir Sovereign goes in. Opening event today was taken out by Pimento Star, Danny Callaghan the trainer, and Owen Ridge the apprentice rider. Comes up well. Double Protocol, the only one out now. That first winner paid $5 even and $1.35 now. They're all set. Tumut Park was the last with Double Protocol. They're all in. Second division of the Pegasus Securities Handicap. Pegasus Grand National Day. They stand well, they're racing, and a pretty tidy line. If anything, Royal Imp a little slow out with Tumut Park, the two in the pink and black colours, and one of the best away was Lazaret with Don Cossack in third position, and down on the rail Pandy Sun, and around the outside goes Sovereign quickly. With it too is Rocky Reef, and over on the inside, or pushing up now between horses, Simmel Rock, then Double Protocol, who's fairly deep, and going up again out wide Tumut Park. They were followed by Queen Maggie, and then came Year of the Tiger, and about a length and a half to Royal Imp last of all. Lazaret with a customary pace as the leader, but getting no peace at all. Don Cossack on the outside is putting the pressure right on, and there's another one up three deep. Sir Sovereign making a trio as they go past the 600 Prada coming into the straight. They've got away 5 or 6 in front now of Tumut Park, hard ridden to the outside but running on. With it there as they swing Rocky Reef and also Simmel Rock, and down on the inside Pandy Sun, whose chances look a little remote at the moment, although it is starting to make a little bit of ground now. Then further back Double Protocol is making some headway, but it's Don Cossack heading Lazaret and Sir Sovereign the outside. They're clear of Pandy Sun and Double Protocol. This horse on the outside, Sir Sovereign, ducked in on top of Don Cossack. He had to straighten it. He straightens it. It gets its head in front again, Sir Sovereign. Oh, it wants to lay in again. It's very green. It'll win, Sir Sovereign, but we might hear more. Second, Don Cossack. Third, Pandy Sun. Double Protocol. A nice fourth, Lazaret, and then Tumut Park. Then came Simmel Rock, Toys, Rocky Reef further back with Royal Imp amongst the last. Queen Maggie and Year of the Tiger.
Well, great go in the second at Victoria Park. 5, 2 and 1 is called by Ron Paps. Number 5, Sir Sovereign. Sea Moon first. 2, Don Cossack second. And 1, Pandy Sun third. We'll confirm those shortly with tote dividends on the second at Victoria Park. In the 3:30, 125, Caravale 60, Mass Gathering 495, Quinella 540, Trifecta 226.50, and they've moved in well for the third. The Improvers up there. Correct weight is up for Brisbane race 2, 1:15.10 correct weight, and only 1 or 2 to move in for the third at Yarra Glen. The Improvers handicap over 1950 metres. So let's join Rob Tester.
Only one to come up, and that's Obstinate going to the outside stall. Open Betting Affair, Cromedy Lad, Vendetta Bay, Oyster Bar, Gielgud's Bell, all given chances. Last of them have gone up. They're set to run now for the third event at Yarra Glen. They're ready. 1950 the journey. Tendered coming over to Devour. And they're about set. Racing. Good Dispatch, throwing his head in the air, Sapphire Coast. General MacArthur got out well with Burning Palm and Windcrest. Nagle Road, deeper out Devour, Oyster Bar. Nothing Keen on leading. The widest runner, Obstinate, going through in the centre, Gateshead, followed by Vendetta Bay After Hours. Then Gielgud's Bell, followed by Special Amy, dropping out to second last, Cromedy Lad. And 3 lengths away last is Sapphire Coast. That's the order as they sweep to the first corner. And the leader here is Windcrest by a half length. Oyster Bar moves up but pulling second. Obstinate 3 wide makes ground. Burning Palm in the centre, Nagle Road on the rail. A length and a quarter to Devour, who's now 3 deep, is going up on the inside. Vendetta Bay and Gateshead in the centre. After Hours is 4 wide and there's no speed on at all. They're followed by Gielgud's Bell, General MacArthur. 2 or 3 lengths to Special Amy, Cromedy Lad, and 2 lengths to Sapphire Coast at the rear. That's the order as they run up by the 11.50. And the leader here, Nagle Road.